water's not looking too bad. We'll have a bit of a suck. Look out! The old straw hat hates it. I love it. It's like a good spot here. All the banks falling in here. Should be a bit of structure under here. Bit of a canopy here. So we'll just come out a little bit. Come out a little bit here and see how we go. Float out first, get rid of that. Make sure your bait's to the bottom. Probably not much of a chance crabbing in here at the moment. We've had a little bit of fresh, hoping that we've had enough fresh to push them out, but who knows. This part of the river here is called Burrum Bend. I don't know how many people caught barra here, but probably not many. It's a good spot. Never caught barra here. I don't know why they call it Burrum Bend, but obviously someone's called it barra here. Usually catch salmon and blue salmon, grunner and that sort of stuff here. Not a lot of too much else. A few good crabs. Probably the deepest part of the river actually here is about 8 metres. The rest of it's about 4 metres. I don't mind crabbing just this little spot here, but we might come back to it, I think. We're going to go up here and have a look at a couple of little muddy creeks. We've got high water, so we might make it up in there. Out here at high tide, we'll go and check these bloody pots and see how we go. What do you reckon, Cock?
Oh, we should have a couple of bucks in there if no one's lifted them.
I don't reckon we got shit. Oh, there's one little buck in there. Oh, he's only light gauge, Cock.
Oh, yeah.
Coming up to the next pot here, we got a little buck in there. He's legal, but we'll just see. We'll see, we might replace him with another one if we can. We're coming up to another one, so let's have a bloody gander here. What do you reckon, Cock?
Hopefully another one in this boy.
Well, brace yourself, Cock, I'm coming in dry. Oh! Bit of canopy action here, Cock. She been lifted, that gun?
Yeah.
Bait's gone.
I've lifted her.
Oh, well, we won't. All that bait's proper gone.
Yeah.
She been lifted.
Fucking oath, yeah.
I'd say that other one's been lifted too. It's just the
Yeah, one lonely, one
but
come through.
that's all been crab. Like, see how it's all been
Yeah.
chewed off the bone. That's crab. Coming up to the third pot. See how we go. Nice little bit of structure off the bank here. Probably not. It's not really that deep here. Oh, yeah, there's a couple of jennies. Them other cunts definitely been hit, eh? Give us a look how many you got in there. Yeah, you got them other pots definitely been hit, eh? Definitely. Isn't it good, Brim?
Yeah. Could be close.
See how much bait they've eaten there for 1, 2, 3, 4 crabs. There'd have been 4 crabs in the other one. And the only reason they would have emptied it was because there was a keeper in it. We're in the 4th one. Oh yeah, he might go. I doubt it, but she's been pretty well flogged here. Put that back. Plenty of crabs getting around, but nothing really worth keeping. all sooks. And no bloody, they don't look full. Oh well. Coming up to our first pot for the second day. Bloody plenty of crabs the first day we checked them, just no size. Well, they were legal, we were getting a few legal ones, but they were just sooks. There's nothing in them, it's pointless keeping them. Let's see if there's anything in here. Bloody jennies, little buck, 2 little jennies. There's plenty of crabs about, but just the size. Oh well, let's see what the next one's like. Coming up to our second pot. A little buck, he's too small, didn't even measure him. Hopefully we get a legal one in here, but seem to be all sooks, eh? There's just no bloody meat in them. They're not. Let's see what's going on here. It was a clean miss, that bastard. What am I doing? Fucking wasps too. Mangrove wasps, you bastards. They must be protecting the crabs that are in the pot. Okay. Right, here's the second pot coming. Here we go. Oh yeah. They were them wasps were protecting the crabs, but I don't think there's even a legal one in there. Oh, that one might go, but they're all sooky bucks. Plenty of crabs in the river. Plenty of crabs in the river, like I was saying, but just no cigar. A couple of crabs in here, but I actually use these pots just to see if there's any thieving mongrels out. See if they take the pots, but it's been pretty good so far. They haven't. I don't even think he'll be legal. You're a little sook, you prick. Yeah, I don't know, he looks like a bodybuilder. All muscles, no go. Alright, on to the last one here. And nothing in this one. A little buck in there, but he ain't much chop. Just going to move the pots one more time. We'll definitely get better crabs back towards the boat ramp, towards the Howard End where we're from. So we got these three. We're going to move back there. We've got one in the old cod hole, what I call the cod hole. We've been seeing pots there in a few days, so I'll try there. And we're going to move back in closer to town, or upriver I should say. Seems to be a lot more crab there where the fresh water is, so we'll try that and we'll see how we go tomorrow. Just want to let you know, when I'm crabbing in my river here, now not every river's the same, and I know heaps of you know how to, but not many people go real well in this river. Now this spot here where I am, I'm not going to say where it is, but you will know if you come in the river. See there's drains washing off the bank. Now we've had a bit of rain, we've had 40 mil, so there'll be a washout at the bottom of it, and the old crab will get into it. There's all that coffee rock along here, so it'll be nice and clean there. So I'll just put a pot there, and up this end of the river, like Burrum River sort of area, we're getting good strikes in the pots, but just no keepers. So that's what I'm looking for now, is little drains and little washouts where people haven't put pots, because people put pots in this river right next to this sort of stuff, and it'll be all crabbed out. So I'm going to go and hit all the old spots we old school fellas used to hit, and I guarantee you, if you old school fellas are watching, you know exactly where I am, and you'll be going, you greasy prick, that's my spot. Back out checking a few pots. Let's hope we get one or two legal ones today. Been getting a few legal ones, but they're just empty, so there's no point keeping them. So we're coming up to a pot here. See how we go. See if I can grab the bastard. I got it clean missing him yesterday. Well, bait's been smashed. Bait's been smashed and we've been lifted. Just fucking greasy cunts, you need flogging. Just, my God. My God. Righto, we got a bit of bloody feral pig. I don't mind using a bit of pig for crabbing. Bloody get a load of them, all chopped up in cubes, ready to roll. Works well. Righto, this pot feels a bit better. Oh yeah, he might go. Get a good buck. Jenny, little buck, he'll go. Little buck. I wonder if he's full. Oh, he's a big sook. Look at him, like a bodybuilder, full of water, the prick. He's empty. Of course he's empty. Of course he's empty. I got that buck out. He's a bit sookish. Got a bit of chocolate in him, but I don't know, he might be better off throwing him back, I don't know. I'll hold on to him for a moment and see if we get any more. If we get any more fuller ones, we'll get rid of him. Look, there's so much shit in the river at the moment. Look at it. Just pull up under my boat here. Just sticks and shit everywhere. There we go. Free up your mind. Another pot here somewhere. Look at the shit, like I was just saying, in the river from all that rain. Well, this pot's been destroyed. One of them are keepers, that brim. He's a big brim, that bastard. Yeah, this pot's been well had. Quite often get bull sharks trying to get into pots up of this river. It's full of bull sharks, this river. I'd say something's tried to get in there and hasn't quite fit the head in. Got this one up, she looks like a good buck in there. Big brim, should have kept the other brim. Get that in. There's 3 in there that'd be keepers, I'd say. And that just comes to knowing the river. Took a few days just to find where everyone hasn't been crabbing over the Christmas break and that. And we sort of found a little bit of spot, but it's just like, it's one of those things. Just got to be persistent in this river and just keep trying and trying and trying. Righto, I'll let you know how I go with these. They're all sooks, but I think. Out on the 4th day, just picking up these pots. We're not going to run them any longer. Hopefully we get a bit of a strike. But I slipped out to a little fishing spot up the road, sort of in the middle of where my pots were, and I could hear a boat stopping and starting a bit. Let's hope I'm just being paranoid and wasn't someone smashing our pots, but I did check both boat ramps to see if there's boats out and there wasn't, so whoever it is, if we have been lifted, is coming from a property. So hopefully here's our pot. So big old cod. He been smashing that bloody feral pig I put in there. Big old Jenny, little buck. Geez, look at the tummy on this bastard. You hungry gutted bastard, aren't you? Oh well, someone liked the pig anyway. How are you, mate? How are you, buddy? Look at the tummy on you. Look like me missus at 9 months pregnant with me bloody daughter. Alright, second pot here. First one didn't look like it'd been lifted, but who knows? In this river there's that many dickheads. Oh, it feels light. Brim. Oh, 2 big sooks in there by the looks. Oh, they might be alright. He'll go. He might be under. Yeah, you're going, mate. Just wait. Hey, darling. Just coming up on our third little pot here. Hopefully we have a bit of a win in this one. We'll see how we go. Now, would you have a go at this? Oh. Nothing in it, no bait, nothing. And they've tied it up with a bit of baling twine. Ladies and gentlemen, there ain't anything worse than a poaching bastard. And there ain't anything worse than someone lifting your pots. At least could have rebaited the bastard. They've tied it up, they've gone to the trouble and tied it back up. I use tie wire on these. I don't use different rope, I just use tie wire. You'd think they would have rebaited it. Oh well. Righto, the last pot for this session anyway. Might go. I don't know about him, but you just got to find where everyone hasn't crabbed. So it took us about 2 days to find where everyone hasn't been crabbing, but we're slowly getting onto a few now. I could keep going, but what's the point? I've got enough for me and myself and my family to have a bit of a feed. So if one of them go, that'll be 7. Too bad if they both go, because I've got 7 now and the one's got to go back. Although that little crab, he didn't quite go. So I've got me 7. So he'd be the 8th if he would have went, but he's not. So we'll throw him back. And the 2 there. While I'm stuck on the sandbar here, I'll just jimmying over it a little bit, just putting over it. But yeah, definitely come and give this little river a go. I'll just show you, just Christmas season, just after New Year's, I can still catch crabs in the river. I've got plenty of crabs, I've thrown a lot back. I've got my 7 now that I can have. And there's plenty of fish to be caught in the river. You just got to know where to look, like any river. Like we got barra, we do catch a lot of good barra in here. We got threadfin salmon. This little river is renowned for jack and big jack. We got Lentils Dam up the road, which is stock barra, and I do go up in there a fair bit and smash barra. But if you're bread and butter fisher, you're bloody fancy, well, this little spot right here, sit on the sandbar here, fish into the hole. You got jack on that wall there. You catch king salmon, catch flathead, whiting, bream, runner. Catch it all just here in this little spot. If you ever coming this way, give us a shout out. Just inbox us on Facebook or Instagram. I'm happy to point you in the right direction. Come and have a look at our little river here. That's me done crabbing for a little while now. Hope you enjoy it. Cane Peak, Queensland, go and check us out. If you already haven't, give us a follow. Do appreciate it. We'll see you out there either crabbing or pigging, eh? Catch yous. Bit of a look at some crabs we got over a couple of days. 7 all nice chocolatey bucks. Make myself a tea bag up with some sugar cane. Just crush it up with a hammer. 208 to be specific. I don't need to show you how to cook crab, you all know how to do that. But we'll give you a look at a bit of a curry we do. Do 3 at a time. Give us some herb. The old tea bag's going to go in for 10 minutes or so. Well, this should be cooked by now. The bloody tea bag here. Bloody oath. Have a look at them. Bloody beautiful. Show you how to do our bloody curry. She's a bit rough, but she'll do. The old crab curry. Nothing flash here. Bit of the old goodness. Don't have it too hot. Oh, you know it's ready when it's start coughing. Oh yeah. There's no measurements in this, we just whatever goes. Bit of ginger. Yeah, you smell that bastard already. You got him. Righto. Oh yeah, it's still bloody potent, I can tell you. Bit of crab juice from the juice the water we use in the crab. Whack her in. It's a bit rough around here, but lime. I'll taste it as I go and see if it needs some zest. But knowing me, I will put zest in it. Actually, stuff it. I'm zesting the bastard. Oop. Don't worry about me, mate. Good. It's about a dash, I reckon. And a glug of this. Bit of sugar. A bit. Make sure she's going to be sweet. Righto, it's all done. The old cane pig Queensland crab curry. I'll put a bit on because I'm a little bit peckish.
Take a picture, make a last of the times we had, we would never forget. Damn straight it was a blast of the times we had, that we never will regret. The memories come and go these days, yeah. But how I wish that
I watched this dog trucker from the bank to mate's place, see my pot, thought no one was watching him. Seen my pot, took through it with a knife to cut the bloody crabs out of it, and threw it over the mangrove like this. Threw it over it. Anyway, all my pots, I had 4 pots there, so they were all like that. Anyway, I went in front of him, I said, hey, I watched you do that to him. Oh no, well, you're innocent. I was on a job site, seen some of them house bricks, you know, that little barn. So I got 2 of them, I seen 4 of them pots there. So I proceeded to cut the pot, keep the pot fresh for me to replace my pots in slash. Good pots too, I still got them. And replaced his pots with house bricks. But everyone that fishes this river would know exactly who I'm talking about. It's the greasiest cunt on the river. Anyway,